Yo, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name is the FIFA Analyst and today we have got a discussion video really more than anything for you, but in the background you have got one of our fixtures from our ePrem games that we played this evening. We have gone for Chelsea on the PS4. Basically, if you're new to all this and you're not 100% sure what it is, if you can finish top 8 in the online qualifiers, you get invited to the live event where you can try and then become like the champion of the PlayStation 4 Xbox club for who you have chosen. So there's 20 teams obviously to represent the Premier League, and if you can get to them, then you go to the live qualifiers and then to the actual main event if you can then win that. So I'm going to be discussing basically what I'm expecting from these ePrem qualifiers, my thoughts going forward, and just kind of everything to do with Black Friday, what's gone down, and also Weekend League, to be honest with you. So a bit more of a discussion, and you've just got the gameplay to kind of sit back and enjoy. It was a bit of a hesitant game for myself. And I'll go into that in a little bit more in detail. But if you do enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So a link is in the description. If you are interested, you can go and head on over to there and catch us live, ask any questions, all that sort of thing. So I'm going to start off with ePrem and kind of what my thoughts are with how I want to play it essentially and what we kind of expect from it, to be honest with you. So there's no restrictions with team, which is good in a way because if you've got a decent team, that helps you out more. You haven't got to have like Prem players in, that sort of thing. Sometimes they say, you've got to have so many Prem players, that sort of stuff. For me, it's a bit of a downside because I don't have the greatest of teams. I haven't really played massive amounts of Weekend League on this account, so I don't really have the most strongest of team. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fantastic side, but in comparison to some of the teams that I'll be coming up against, it might be a little bit of a struggle. But, only time will tell, I suppose. And essentially the way it works is you just go onto a system online and you arrange your matches directly on there. You get put up against an opponent. You don't know who you're playing until they've accepted it. And then as soon as they've accepted it, you jump into the game, play the game. Whoever wins gets the win. And then you get the points on the leaderboard and all that sort of thing. So I'm kind of going to dive into what do I want to do with the ePrem? How do I want to go about going forward? And yeah, where do I want to go with it basically? So obviously it's the top 8 that make the live event, which is at the end of March, I believe. Chelsea do hold a live event. Some people are just doing online qualifiers again for those other ones, but no, Chelsea do make it as an actual live event. So that could be good to kind of get there. I didn't take part in the one last year because by that point I'd stopped playing FIFA. So I don't know if necessarily I have the ability to qualify in the top 8. From having a chat with a few people who were around last year, they seem to think that I probably should be able to, which could be very good. But then obviously also quite a big chance there with Mbappe, which I missed out on. One of the things as well is that I haven't really played massive amounts of competitive FIFA this year. Obviously, I am FUT verified, so I can play in the online qualifiers, but I don't have time. I work every Saturday, so it's impossible for me to do that. So I really am not up to scratch with competitive FIFA, as in my FIFA ability, if that makes sense. Playing against Gold 1 players, Elite 3 players, that sort of thing in Weekend League isn't the same as playing against top 100 competitive FIFA players, that sort of stuff. So it's something that I think I kind of need to get back into the mindset of doing. It's a completely different way of playing FIFA. Because when you play against the lower rated players, you can play quicker, you can kind of not concentrate as much, you can defend a bit more aggressive, all that sort of thing. For me, I have an issue where if I play against someone that's an average Joe, I don't hold the ball, while when I play against someone that's very good, I try and hold the ball a little bit more. And just dictate the game under my own tempo. So then that hinders me because then when I come up against someone that's very good, I'm still in that mentality of playing quick, and I can't play quick against the best players in the world. I just don't have that kind of ability in my locker at the minute. So that's a bit of a downside to one of my games, actually, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for me to really get back into my groove. I think I need to get quite a lot of rivals practice in before going into all of these ePrem games, just to try and get as many in my locker, get as much practice against the top players, that sort of thing. I have stuck at over 2,000 skill rating pretty much the whole of this FIFA since I got into Division 1. But recently I've been dropping back down. I think I'm sitting just under 2k at the minute, which I shouldn't really be there. I don't take FIFA massively serious in terms of the competitive side of things. So maybe that's something that I kind of need to change. But I want to. So for me, if I can make the qualifiers, if I can finish top 8, I'd absolutely love that. Just to go and play at an event live on just live, meet a few people there, that sort of thing would be an absolute honour for me. So that's going to be what the goal is, making the top 8. Whether I can do it or not is a different matter. I would like to think I can, but I do need to start really, really focusing on my FIFA ability and focusing just directly on playing against the best players in the world, if that kind of makes sense. So Division Rivals could be a focus for me as well. And we'll kind of see how it goes. If you guys are playing in the ePrem, let me know exactly who you've picked and where you think you will be finishing. And all that sort of stuff. Let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, my expectations for ePrem would just be nice if I can make the top 8 qualifiers. See if I can go and represent Chelsea directly at the club, and then see if we can obviously win it. That'd be the dream, but let's be realistic. Let's just try and make the top 8 if we can. I mean, what I'm going to say, I don't know compared to last year. I know some teams, you only had to win like 5 games and you made top 8. So I've played 2. I've lost 1, won 1. I think if I can try and get like 20 wins, that should probably be enough to get me top 8. I'd hope. Which 20 wins if I play 2 a day. We'll see. Basically, it's going to be an interesting one. So keep updated with that. I will be streaming some of it live over on Twitch. Again, link in the description to head on over to there. So I have just jotted down some notes we want to talk about as well. Next thing will just be Black Friday and the Super Sunday as a whole. For me, obviously, you guys know I didn't buy any packs or anything like that. I didn't really do anything with Black Friday, to be honest, other than just trade on my other account. That was kind of the main thing that I did. I didn't really focus on packs, any of the content that EA released, all that sort of stuff. But I actually found the whole weekend to be just disappointing. EA don't do anything with Black Friday that makes it beneficial for you as the customer. They literally just give you packs to pay the full value of, which I don't understand. The whole point of Black Friday and Cyber Monday is that discounts are there and they don't give you any, which just completely confuses me. So yeah, it was a little bit confusing. They do it the same each year, so I don't know why I expected anything different, but obviously they put the 100k packs, 125k packs, the lightning rounds, all that sort of thing, and yet everyone still does it. People complain about the game on a regular, saying this isn't good enough, that isn't good enough, servers are terrible. As soon as EA release 125k packs, everyone just spunks in the pants, essentially. So yeah, just really, 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 really frustrating. I thought the whole weekend was just disappointing. A few decent cards got released, Balotelli, they released Cesc Fabregas, Morales, but nothing that made you go, oh, that's really interesting, I want to do that card, in my opinion anyway. And then just, overall, I thought it was really disappointing. So you guys let me know what you thought down below. I think they just need to do more next year. The communication from them as well was terrible. They dubbed Super Sunday to be something special, and it was terrible. They released a few SBCs later on in the day. People were sitting there going, what's going on? Are they even going to be doing anything? Overall, it was just really, really disappointing. It was just a way for them to make more money. And I know that's what they're there to do. They're a business at the end of the day. But they've just got to give us more as a consumer on what we can do. The SBCs were great, but it's the same stuff. It was just a repeat from last year is what I'm hearing. They didn't do anything differently. They've got to keep the content fresh, in my opinion anyway. So a bit of a disappointment. The next stuff obviously coming up is the FUT cards, so they'll be quite good. They usually tend to release some good cards on there, so that'll be a little bit interesting, so we can kind of see how that goes as well. And then the other thing that I wanted to discuss was just Weekend League, really, more than anything. This weekend I stopped at Elite 3 and didn't play anymore. Reason being is there was 96 30-0s on PlayStation 4 this weekend. I'm a PlayStation 4 player myself. 96 30-0s. It's not going to be long before in a weekend the whole top 100 is going to be 30-0, and there's a possibility you could miss out on top 100 by hitting a 30, which is absolutely ridiculous. The Weekend League rewards definitely need to change. They need to release new brackets, let's say. So if Elite 1's your 27 mark, there needs to be something else between Elite 1 and top 100. Because for me, as soon as I lose one game, if I lose at like 14-0, that's top 100 out the window for me. What's the point then? Because the difference between Elite 1 and Elite 3 rewards are minimal. Coins are there, yeah, great. But really, you're not guaranteed to get the better rewards from finishing Elite 1 over Elite 3 or Elite 1 over Gold 1. You know what I mean? It's such look at the draw, basically. So it is a bit frustrating. it just makes you not really want to play weekend league in a way, you know, when you're at that level, I suppose. And also the difference for me is that you don't play against the high quality of players in weekend league. That's what I mean by my actual FIFA ability has dipped quite a bit over the last few weeks, because I haven't been playing any rivals. I've just been playing weekend league. So then when I come up against one of the big boys in rivals, I tend to struggle because I'm not playing the way that I should be. I'm in weekend league mode, not rivals mode. I think that makes sense. If you're a top quality player, people do have those different play styles, and you can play it against, you know, let's say the average player, but you can't play it against the pros. And I think everyone kind of has that. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I mean, for me in the future in weekend league, I think I'm just going to be aiming just to hit 23, and if I hit 23, just leave it there. If obviously I'm 23-0 and unbeaten, I'll carry on. But if I've took a loss, I'll just stop at 23 nowadays. I think is kind of what I'm seeing it as. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of that. So we did try the 4-1-2-1-2 this weekend, which worked nicely for the first 15 games. Then the last 15, obviously I didn't finish all my games, but my last games after that, it just didn't work out as nicely for me. I still think it's one of the stronger formations given the new patch and how passing's had a buff. So I was going to do a video directly on 4-1-2-1-2 and the tactics that I was running on that. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, I don't know, something's not clicking for me at the minute in FIFA. I don't know what it is. I really, really don't know. I'm trying to not let it bother me too much when I'm playing. I think I need to look back on some of my games and see what I'm doing right, see what I'm doing wrong. Because I look at everyone else's games on a regular. I don't look at mine as much as I used to. So, I mean, just watching this video now, there's some things that I'm doing that I'm thinking, why on earth am I doing that? And I had chances in this game. The guy went 1-0 up from a goal that was a bit dubious. Ramos ran off the pitch, and then I tried to control him, but by that point he'd already ran off the pitch. So he just left Pele there at the near post for a free tap in. And I just couldn't create any more against this guy. This is the game that we lose, where we pick up the 1-0 loss. Guy was a good player, but again, you can just see nothing ever really got going for me in this game, if I'm honest with you. I tried multiple changes. I played 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. I moved to 4-1-2-1-2 at halftime. I'm going up my depth. I changed the tactics. I bring players on. But just nothing really ever got going for me. I felt like there were situations where it's like, oh, this is going to be the one. Just never happened for me though. Never happened. Like, you know, just here moving it around nicely. Possibility. No, messed it up at the final hurdle. Last pass was very disappointing for me. So, but yeah, so we're going to see how ePrem goes anyway. If you guys are playing in it, and let me know exactly what your plans are and how you're going to go about it and who you've picked. And if you're going to try and get top 8, be absolutely good if we can get a few people there as well. If I don't make top 8, let's say, what I want to try and do is, if anyone wants a coach out there, basically, so if anyone's going to the event and wants someone there along their side, I'd always be happy to do that as a backup option for us as well. So, but that's kind of all I've got to say for this video, to be honest with you guys. There's not much else that I can kind of really go over and discuss. You'll be seeing this on a Tuesday. I probably won't be streaming tonight. I will be taking a day off just because I've got some things to do on the evening after work. So I'll be back on Thursday and then ready for another weekend league. So should all be fun and games. But I want to thank you all very much for watching. It has been massively appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed the video and the little discussion. Please do let me know your thoughts down below, and I will catch all of you guys in the next video. Bye bye.